For this recipe, we're using 2 cups of beans flour, some vegetable oil where I had fried some fresh onions in, baobab flour, also known as kuka powder in the north, freshly chopped cabbage, freshly chopped onions, seasoning cube, and suya pepper. So into a clean and dry bowl, we're going to add in our beans flour and kuka powder, which is also called baobab flour or powder. And then what you're going to do is you're going to dilute some potash in water and use the water to mix this dumpling dough or dumpling batter. So personally, I do not like potash. I don't like using potash in mine. However, in order to get that original silky smooth texture of the dumplings, it's highly advised that you use potash dissolved in some water or diluted in a lot of water actually. So this doesn't necessarily change the taste of the dumpling. It just does something chemically with the recipe and makes it have a very nice silky texture and all that good stuff. So you're just going to be adding your water in bits, till you get a nice consistency that I'll be showing you in the video here. You do not want a very tough dough. You want something that is pliable, something that is moldable, right? For you to be able to get your dumpling shapes. So this is the consistency we're looking for. We're going to boil some water in a pot. Set aside a bowl of water so you can dip your hands in to make it easier for you to cut and dump your dumplings in the boiling water. Make sure you add some salt to your boiling water to taste, and then you're just going to try as much as possible to maintain the same size for each dumpling. Dump your dumplings into your pot until your pot is full and allow this to boil for about 30 to 40 minutes really. You want it to cook all the way through. Growing up, I loved Danwake so much. Traveling to the north was always a delight for me as well, because that is the home to all our local dishes, and so I always loved to get this there. Now it's been modernized and people add, boiled eggs, fresh tomatoes, and all manner of vegetables to it to just kind of give it a modern oomph. But originally, it was just the Danwake, some vegetable oil, suya pepper, seasoning cube, and some freshly chopped onions for flavor. That was it, and really that is how I actually really do enjoy it. There are different ways of making this. There are some people who use just the beans flour. They do not add the baobab powder. That baobab powder is optional. That is the kuka. We call it kuka in Hausa. So it's optional. The kuka powder is optional. Even if you have just the beans flour, I highly recommend that in order for you to get that nice silky texture of the dumplings, you have to use potash diluted in water to mix your beans flour before proceeding to make your dumplings. You're going to occasionally stir this as it's cooking so that it cooks evenly, and you make sure that everything has enough room. Don't overcrowd your pot because it tends to bubble up as it cooks. You're just going to keep on stirring as well to avoid the water from boiling and bubbling over outside the pot. This is what you're looking for. You want it to be cooked. You can just take one out and give it a taste to be sure that the texture is good and it's cooked all the way through, and then take out the rest. So you're going to strain this into a bowl with running tap water. Rinse it properly. You can rinse it about 2 to 3 times, strain the water completely, and then your dumplings are ready to eat. It's really easy, really quick, and really nutritious, guys. This thing tastes amazing and it looks so simple. It is simple, but trust me, the flavors are crazy. I just love it so much, and I think it's something you would really enjoy as well. So we plate this by sprinkling some suya pepper, and trust me, in the north we sprinkle raw seasoning cube in our foods, especially this Maggi Star brand. It's like made for Hausa people. So you're just going to sprinkle like half a cube of Maggi Star, basically to your preference, and then you're just going to drizzle on some of that vegetable oil. Make sure you use a vegetable oil whereby you have fried some fresh onions in it. That way it gives it a higher flavor profile. Next, we're just going to garnish with our freshly chopped onions and cabbage and whatever vegetable you like. You can also add in boiled eggs, you can add in tomatoes, however you like it really. Just make it your plate. Enjoy your dumplings. this is what we have. To eat this, you can actually serve it in a bowl to make it easier for you to mix everything in together, because that is how best you enjoy. You have to mix everything together so that all the ingredients can marry well properly. So you give this a good mix and have a taste, and trust me guys, you will love this dish. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please share this video to your loved ones, leave a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a beautiful Christmas.